Hello again, YouTube. This is The Truth, man. Giving you the truth. Feeling like I'm 25 with the gray hair. That gray hair stuff don't matter. And I believe it don't matter with the women either. I think the only women that really care about gray hair is the super young, pookie loving women. The more level-headed women, they don't care about that. Because I'm cute. But that's kind of off subject. I want to talk about doing this one thing if you live in paycheck to paycheck. Because this is what I learned. Like, when you paycheck to paycheck, it's like the smart people gonna be like, okay, why am I broke? Like, why am I having all these problems paying my bills? And this, that, and the other. But then you either learn or you continue to make the same mistakes. Here's what I found out about living check to check. The number one reason why people live check to check is because they act like they can't count. They act like they can't count. Like, think about it. Think about it, man. Like, even in the Bible, it says, what man sits down to build a tower without first counting up the cost? See, this is where I got in my most trouble, my financial life. You get to buying this stuff. You don't realize that even the little stuff, like if you buying candy bars every day out the vending machine, all the stuff you buy is running up against you. It's tallying up against you. So, especially like when your income is low, you gotta keep track of every penny. And you gotta, like, I'm not the number one budget guy. Like, I'm not, all you gotta do is budget. No, it's more important factors to your money. Like, it's like at least saving is more important. Increasing your income is more important. I think even investing is more important than budgeting. I would put budgeting at number 4. But budgeting is important. Like, you have to, because if you don't budget at all, it ain't gonna, in some cases, it's not gonna matter how much you done made if you don't save, build income streams and increase them, and invest. But you have to budget. Like people is check to check because they not counting their money right. What do I mean by this? When you get paid, even like when you first see your paycheck, like let's say you got direct deposit, you saw your paycheck on the computer before you got it. You should be writing down, okay, every penny of that paycheck. Like how much you gonna need for gas, how much you need for work. If you're trying to buy a little something that you want, which I encourage, you gotta get things that are fun and make you happy out of your check. You know, don't just be trying to spend all your money to make some kids or a wife happy. Spend some of that money to make yourself happy. You the one that's working for it. So when you get your check, you should be literally like adding it all the way up, down to the very last penny. Every time, faithfully. See, when I was doing this, like before, when my trouble came, before that, I was adding up every penny. I had money saved up, a little money. It wasn't a lot, but it was a little. But I was paying all of my bills. The minute I got away from putting it on paper, just got to trying stuff, that's when I got in trouble. And I think that's why people be paycheck to paycheck. You say, I really want these shoes. Your check was, let's say you made $1,000 every 2 weeks. You bought them $180 shoes. But that ain't gonna make your cost for gas go away. That ain't gonna make your food costs go away. That ain't gonna make the rest of your bills go away. You spent $180 on some shoes that ain't going nowhere. That you could have bought. You could have saved $18 a week for like 11 weeks. That's 2.5 months? And then got the shoes. And think about it. The shoes was my example, the shoes was $183. Okay. You say, well, I'm gonna save $18 11 weeks in a row for these shoes. Put them in an envelope. And then think of the other $165 that you have that you could save, you could invest, because you was willing to wait to get those shoes. Don't ever listen. When you start learning your money lessons, don't let nobody try to keep you or, yeah, but you broke though. Don't even talk to them about it. Because remember, Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. If somebody always reminding you of your current situation, they're going to interfere with you growing rich. They're going to interfere with you doing better. That's why just do it. Don't even talk about it. Listen to people who helping you along the way like me. Because trust me, man, I done had some financial problems, man. Like I'm talking, you can't sleep at night. Just trying to come up with the money for your bills. And you ain't nobody you could call. Ain't nobody that's really going to give you strong help. You just got to do it all on your own. Like, I decided, like, whatever happened. I'm going to do my best and I'm going to be smart. You know, every new day is another chance for you to do better. Don't be, yeah, but you broke though. Don't talk to them. Don't talk to those types. Learn how to count your money. Learn how to count your money, every dime. Like, your bills, okay, let's say you done made the mistake of your bills is more than what you make. You know what that means, right? That means that you're going to have to pay yourself first and then work with those bills. You don't just keep your whole life, you trying to fight your way up. And now you done got old, you ain't even did nothing for yourself. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's where I disagree with Dave Ramsey. Because bills ain't all that important. Like, they important, but they ain't important enough for you to just spend 10, 15 years just trying to be debt free and you ain't doing nothing to improve your situation. You ain't saving your money. Listen, who cares? You owe the bills, but you owe yourself too. That's where I disagree with that. Now, what I will say, get out of debt, but be paying yourself first and having fun while you're doing it. That's what I would say. Not everything you got going towards getting out of debt. Because what if I've seen people die. I know people that was planning vacations, planning retirements, and they didn't even make it to see their retirement. I know at least 3 people like that from one of my old jobs alone. They were planning their retirement, but they never saw it. 3 people. So, the smart thing for you to do is to be planning your retirement, but enjoying your everyday life. Don't spend everything you got for a day that's not even promised to you. There's some people that they won't even do nothing fun. They won't even buy certain stuff. Because, I gotta retire. I'm retiring on this year. What if you don't see it? What if you don't see it? We gotta enjoy every moment of life. That's why we talk about these women. You can't be with women that just want to fight. Because you're not going to enjoy life. Get you some sex from somebody who wants to enjoy life. Not somebody that's acting like y'all rival gangs, like y'all rival street gangs or something. Some of these relationships, that's how it be. Nah, not me. I'm gonna enjoy my life, and either I'm gonna be by myself or with somebody that's giving me some, wanna give me some, don't wanna give nobody else none, and wanna have fun. You know? Because that'll affect you being paycheck to paycheck too. That would be really the number 2 reason why you're living paycheck to paycheck, is because you're trying to implement other people's ideas. Go to college, get a job. Okay, how did that work for you? Oh, I got a fixed income. I don't want a fixed income. I want a growing income. See, people be trying to implement other people's plan and ideas too. And that's why they be paycheck to paycheck. Because think about it. These jobs, you one fake news away from not being able to go to work again. You one people trying to make money from some type of thing away from not being... Sorry, y'all, I got distracted. Somebody trying to run a stop sign instead of stopping. But you one sinister person trying to sell some thing away from not even being able to go to work. And that's why you got to enjoy every day, and that's why you got to be budgeting out that money. Pay yourself first. Put away what you're going to put away for yourself first. I would say save $28 a day on average. You get paid every week, that's $191. That'll give you $10,000. You'll have your emergency fund by the following year. And keep it. Don't, I got to do. You got to get out of that. That's the third reason why people are paycheck to paycheck. Because when they do save their money, they always think of something to spend it away. Oh, I need to do this. If y'all men, y'all need to put your feet in the dirt with y'all wives, man. Y'all need to confront some of these women and stop letting them use their emotion to get things out of you that you don't want to give. But your savings is your savings. Like whatever you choose to save for, that's what it's for. You should have designation, which would be the next thing. You got to have designations for your money. You know, like split it up. Get you some envelopes. Like, okay, I'm going to save for this. I'm going to save for this trip with this. I'm going to save for a car with this. This is going to just be my emergency. Just have designations for your money. You know, because think about it. Like a lot of y'all been on your job 10 years and you ain't even got $10. And even you been on your job 10 years and you don't got 10,000. That's only $1,000 a year. That's only, that's not even $25 a week. So if you don't have $10,000, then that means that you've been saving less than $25 per week. That can't be. Start with the $10,000 rule. You get paid every week. That's what. Let me calculate it. Let me calculate the. Oh, my phone is off. I'll just keep talking till it comes up. But really, and we're gonna close in about 2 minutes. If you do these things, I'm telling you, and next thing, Y'all paycheck to paycheck because of your toxic work environment too. Like in a toxic work environment, you ain't gonna really have like strong prosperity. And most toxic, like unless it's like a corporate environment where everybody making hundreds of thousands of dollars. If it's like an everyday warehouse, factory, jail, or something like that, you're not gonna really have prosperity in there because the environment itself, if you don't learn how to tune out the toxicity, you're not gonna really, people there ain't gonna really be prospering like that. Just because somebody buys something don't mean they're prosperous. What makes you prosperous is when you're getting richer, when your money is growing. You buying a car, that don't mean you prosper. Let's calculate it in closing. Okay. So Grant Navarre has a $27.40 rule. We're going to just round it up to 28. 28 times 7 is 196. So if you save 196 a week, let's see how much it is. You would have $10,192. Now, if you did that for 10 years, let's see how much that would be. Times, how many? 3650 is 3,650 days. You would have, wait a minute, that don't seem right. Hold on, I'm doing this wrong. That's a year. 10,000. Wait, that is right. You'll have $37,200. Wait, hold on. Let's do it like this. That's not right. Okay, let's round up. Let's say 10,000. Basically, just 10,000 for 10 years. That's 100,000. But it's gonna be a little more than 100,000 because it's $192. It's really gonna be like $101,000 that you would have if you average $28 per day in savings. Now, I know my camera is moving around funny, but now do that for, let's say you multiply that. Let's say you turn that into, I think it's $270 a day is 100,000 a year. So if you making that money and you say, okay, I'm gonna save on average $270 per day. That's $1,890 a week. And some of y'all could do it. You could do it if you get yourself in control and get your wife and your kids in control. And if you don't have a wife, a girlfriend definitely should be. How are you not keeping your girlfriend in check? You don't even have like a major commitment to her. How is she out of control? Y'all dudes be acting like some of these women is the only woman on the earth. Like they the last woman left. You know, I don't get it. But nonetheless, those things, you do those things, and there's way more things that you could do. If you do the things and change the things that I mentioned in this video, you will not be check to check. This how you check the check until you have at least one of your paychecks put to the side. So if you make like $1,400 and you don't have $1,400 that you're not paying bills with, apart from your bills, apart from your everyday expenses, just straight savings, you check the check basically. And the crazy thing about it, the United States is the richest country in the world. But they say, and when I come back on these videos, I'm gonna get this out of here a little bit. It looks funny on the camera. Like just looking on the camera, like that little stubble looks funny. But Until you have the amount of one of your paychecks in the bank, untouched, no bills coming out of it, you're basically check to check. And that just shows the richest country in the world. How are 73% of the people this way? Working every day. Working every day. You make $1,500 every 2 weeks. You don't have $1,500. That's just, you're not counting right. People are check to check. The number one reason, because they act like they don't know how to count. But anyway, thanks for watching. This is The Truth, man. The channel is the No Matrix. No, living in the richest country in the world, and only 1% of this country is like rich. Like how? That's Matrix. Like that's like them. They throwing us all in the Matrix. Like, get down there. You need to do what they do. We need to find out what they do and do that. But thanks for watching. Keep tuning in for more videos.